Hello everybody, this is Jack. So today let's begin our review for this Game & Watch. And actually this is my first review for the handheld, and I usually do the toys, so this is the first time. Okay, so Game & Watch, and this is very classic from Nintendo Game & Watch. So the name means it's a game console and also a watch, okay, and multi-screen. And this is the bombsweeper. Actually, it's my first Game & Watch handheld. And the year for this game console come from 1987. Okay, 1987. So the Game & Watch, I think they began from the 1981, and that is the first year. And altogether, the whole collection is like 60 consoles, and I already have 7. And there are like 53 to go, right? And this one is actually my first purchase of this game console. And let's have a look. So on the front, it said a bombsweeper. There's a guy, his name is Jack, and there is the police, his name is John Solver. And the back, it says the year is 1987 and made in Japan. And here, this part is the battery compartment. Okay, so when you buy this thing, so two things to pay attention to. First is the face, and you don't want to scratch too much. And second is the battery compartment. Usually the eBay seller, they don't take the back picture, and this part and the battery lead is often missing part. So first you open this is a battery compartment, and you can see, and this compartment is pretty clean, right? And also, when you purchase this kind of game console, you want to make sure this part is clean, because usually people forget to take battery out, and this compartment is ruined. And the battery, and they use a small battery, the cell battery, like this one. Okay, and keep in mind, there are two kind of battery like this, and one is said the LR44. LR44, and the other one is a smaller one, it's thinner, usually said LR43. Okay, this one is bigger and this one is thinner. What's the difference? The bigger one is for this multi-screen Game & Watch, and the smaller one is for this kind of smaller, okay, and Game & Watch. So don't mess it up, because this one can probably fit in this one, but this one definitely cannot put in this one. Okay, you cannot close the battery lead. So let's first put in the battery from the back, and the minus down. Okay, minus down. Or the other one's here, and actually, I just find it. Here's a little instruction here. Right? Okay. Can you tell the difference? Yes, the minus down. So let's close this battery compartment. And I gotta say, you know what, this kind of game console is like a monster. Why? Because I feel it lasts forever. Usually, when you purchase it, it always works, and seldom, very rare, you can find something not working. So this is okay. This is a notch, and also when you buy it, some console, this part is broken. So also be careful. All right, so the screen is pretty dark. And if the battery is strong, it would be brighter. Actually, in the video you cannot see it very clearly, but in real person you can see it very clearly. So all right, this is the inside of this game console, and this is the guy, the bad guy. His name is Jack. There's a good guy, police. His name is John Solver, and this is the classic D-pad. And actually, from very beginning, Nintendo have this amazing invention for this D-pad, and afterwards they have the Fat DS, the DS Lite. They use the same thing, never change. And one thing is very interesting, that this part usually have some buttons, like a button A, button B, but instead it's like a big picture. Why? Because the game console, the Nintendo feel that because there is no button needed in the game, so this is put a big picture, the portrait here. All right, and the button. Okay, and it's very responsive, okay, sturdy, and game A, game B, and time. Because this Game Watch, I found a story online. It said this inventor, he's Japanese, on his way to work, he finds some guy playing a calculator. So he got the idea. So this thing works as not a calculator, but as a watch and also a game. So game A is an easier mode, and game B is a harder mode. And of course, press time. You can see there's time button here, and alarm. And also, so when you purchase this stuff, when you play it, my recommendation is after you play, you take a battery out, because sometimes it just mispress this spots in here, and in the middle of the night, this thing is begin ringing. So scare the heck out of me. Okay, so let's begin. So press game A. There's a melody screen. First screen, this top screen only shows some animations here, like two whales here. And Jack, this person's a bad guy. His favorite hobby is to placing bomb in the sewers. So let's play game A. That is the sound. So when it begins, the top part shows you the animation of the, I think this guy's the boss, and this guy's name is John. So okay, let me get into the sewer, and the bomb is right here. So your job is to walk through this maze and to reach the bomb. And here's the time countdown. So if you can reach the bomb as quick as possible, so more time left, you can have more scores. And okay, so now there's no path, right? But this game you can push these walls in the maze. But only remember that you can only push forward, but cannot pull it back. So reach the bomb, and you can see there are some scores coming out here. So the bomb, the bomb is here. So I need to work it out, because you can only push forward like this. Like this. You cannot pull it back. So how can you be dead? Is when you to block yourself in the maze, and you cannot reach the bomb. Basically, you're dead. Okay, you have 3 lives here. That is very classic. So this one is be tricky to figure. Okay, so you got an idea? All right. You see, you can only push forward, cannot take it back, right? So reach the bomb. And the bomb, oh, there are 2 bombs here. This is kind of tricky. So, okay. Time to think about it. I know how to solve the first one. Oh, actually, when you solve one, the other one's simultaneously solved. Okay, and this one, push forward. And sometimes you need to play by your instinct. This way, can I do this? But like this part, if you just put it forward, okay. Yeah, 2 bombs here. Played it for a while. Let's see, the other bomb is here. So I'm gonna, put this down. Okay. And this game is like, you can play forever, just like a Tetris. So it's a very fun game. I'm really glad I can purchase this as my first Game & Watch. And there are some Game & Watch and really boring game, and you don't play for a lot of time. And this one, I feel that each time the maze is different. Well, so basically now I'm just pushing forward, and I usually want to go down and go this way, but now I just push the wall directly to this. So, okay, see? The sword is bombed by this bomb. Jack is happy now. Alright, so at the beginning of the part, there's animation from here, and when you mess up, there will be another animation shows the bomb there. Okay, you have 3 lives. Okay, so time countdown, and let's try to solve this. Okay, I think the music here is quite simple, but I think it's pretty good, because when it comes down, it gives you kind of like a pressure. You feel, oh, wow, it's just like how to attach this bomb. And for the bomb is here, and you need to find a way. Here, okay, now push forward. You can only push forward, cannot pull it back. Okay, so when you want to play, you can press time and show you the time back here. Okay, and this is the game console. Actually my first Game & Watch console. Okay, game. All right, very interesting. Game A and Game B. Game A is easier mode. Game B is harder mode. And actually, this invention began from this one. And this one is a parachute, and it's from the 1981. Okay, this is I will do the review for this one later. And a comparison time to the Nintendo DS Lite. Okay, DS Lite is I think this Lite is heavier, is a little heavier than this one. This one is lighter, but this one is very sturdy and feels good. And open up. And okay, looks very similar because this one got the idea from this one. And the screen brightness. And I also find this DS Lite, the battery is like a monster because I think I charged this one like a half year ago, and now it's still very strong battery. And all right, so DS Lite, you can adjust the screen brightness by pressing this button. So the darkest mode is almost the same as this one. So it's a bit tricky. So when you play Game & Watch, you cannot adjust the screen brightness, but you can adjust the angle. For some angles, work perfectly. Yeah, and also the angle is the first trick. The second one is the battery. The battery is strong and it's very clear. And personally speaking, this one is collectible, and it's already for over 30 years. But when you purchase this, don't worry about it. It's always work. Only except, okay, two tricks. First, if the screen is very scratched, which means the previous owner, do not appreciate this stuff. So you gotta check it out whether it's working or not. And second, if the battery compartment is very clean, and this one is definitely work out, so don't worry about it. This one is very sturdy. It's like a monster. It will never break. And all right, the first review ever for my game review. And this is Jack, and please look forward for my further videos of the Game & Watch. Thank you so much.